What's going on YouTube? Cloverbells here, back with another Series 12 video, and today we're showcasing the Dialga Yveltal squad that we made as one of 5 rentals for the month of July. So, you know, Dialga is also one of those favorite restricted of mine, just because, you know, it's one of those big bulky steel types that can Dynamax and get all kinds of max quake and max steel spike boosts, same like Solgaleo. And even to a degree, Celesteela, even though we haven't even really used or made a team with the Clover icon just yet. But maybe we might be able to make one team with it before the format ends. But anyway, so this is our Dialga set, and a pretty standard one with Trick Room and 3 attack moves. We do have another one with the Calyrex Ice Rider team where it has 4 attacks but no Trick Room, and it's a little bit faster. But this one is a slower one with Trick Room and 3 attacks instead. And of course, we are running the Life Orb. I can't think of too many other items that you might want to run on this Dialga other than Life Orb. Maybe you can make an argument for the Orb, but even then, Life Orb is just too good. Anyway, we do have the Grimmsnarl here. So Dialga Grimmsnarl is a very common lead. You set up Dialga with screen support, and Dynamax Dialga just doesn't take that much damage at all. And then you have Scary Face for speed control, really good with Spirit Break for Palkia teams and opposing Yveltals. And then just the Shadow Rider matchup is just really nice to have Grimmsnarl on the team. Again, one of the best Pokemon in Generation 8. It's one of my favorites. I have it on almost every other team. And if you've been following me for the channel for a while now, you know that that's the case, right? And of course, it's a screen light clay set. Follow up with the Landorus here. So again, the Landorus has a really good synergy with Dialga because of Telepathy. You can Earthquake next to Dialga. You can pivot out your Dialga for Landorus in case you're fearing a max Quake from something. Alright, and this is a Swords Dance set with the White Herb, so you can't really get intimidated on the first turn. So this way you can put those Incineroars or other Landoruses a little bit out of position. And then you can go for your own Swords Dance if you ever do get intimidated. And then Landorus is a really good strong Dynamax behind screens. Very good into Sun teams as well. So that's why we have it on this team. Then we have the Incineroar here. So Incineroar really good in the Trick Room matchups, especially against Calyrex Ice Rider, where you can potentially bait out a Dynamax, and now they just Dynamax the -1 Ice Horse. You got Fake Out Pressure to stall things, or just break sashes, Parting Shot, weaken the opponent, and then Throat Chop. Just for that extra dark move to maybe one shot those Calyrex Shadow Riders and even Lunalas after they have their Shadow Shield broken, right? And then, of course, the other star of the show, it is the Yveltal. So this is not our Life Orb Yveltal that we've used a couple times. This is our Salt Vest bulkier Yveltal, meant to take a Zacian Behemoth Blade after an Intimidate. Yveltal is really bulky behind screens. It just sits there, clicks Oblivion Ring, and then, it just doesn't die. It just gets recovery over time, weakens the opponent with, Snarls and Foul Play stuff, and then Sucker Punch just pins the other slot just in case, you don't have speed control. So that's pretty much the team. I did forget the Regieleki for a second, but here it is. Here is our other speed control model, but Electroweb stuff, very good into Kyogre stuff. We do have Screech. Screech is still good with Landorus and Yveltal. Max Quake, Max Airstream with the Landorus, and then of course the physical Max Darkness from Yveltal is still able to benefit off of Screech. And of course, you just have a regular standard set with Thunderbolt and Protect, right? So, I've been told, this is a pretty solid team. A lot of people have used it. They've had success with it. Now it's our turn to use it, and hopefully we can achieve that same success. So without further ado, let's just go straight into the ranked battles. Mr. Accountant. What the? Oh, man. There's a Pikachu on that team. Why am I playing against Pikachu? I'm gonna lose now. I don't know what the heck I'm supposed to do. Yeah, see, like, I would be more comfortable if that was Raichu, but he's got a Pikachu. Okay, Landorus looks good against a lot of what he has, including the Pikachu. Problem is there is a Talonflame and a Kyogre, which says Tailwind, Water Spout, Landorus go bye-bye. And there's a Thunderous too. I think that's like offensive one, right? So I think I have to think maybe Grimmsnarl might have to be the play here. See, this is where like Rockfall and Dialga would have came in handy. Trick Room is also a thing. There is an Amoongus, unfortunately. But I think, just having these homies, right? And then I guess a Lecky kind of helps. Thunderous. Yeah, I think I have to do it like this. Alright, we'll see what we can do against said Pikachu here. Alright. But again, my whole plan is to, you know, set up screens, you know, Dynamax Dialga early, pick up some KOs, but again, I have to be aware of what he leads. I don't want to get... Okay, I figured he might try that. Okay, so the question now is, are you... I think that's Defiant, right? Like, you know, you see Landorus and Incin on your team, and then you say, alright, you know what, I'm just going to lead Thunderous. Well, you know, I did not lead any of my Intimidators. I didn't bring a single one of my Intimidators. So if you let this... If this is Thunderous and Talonflame, is it Zacian and Ogre in the back? And are you Eerie Impulse on that thing? I think it's just Defiant, honestly. How do I want to do this? Max Lightning would not be good. Honestly, I'm just going to Dynamax this, go for a Wormwood, blast you, and then click Light Screen. I don't know if I got that off. I think I went for Spirit Break. Alright, but here we go. I definitely did not get that off. I definitely went for a Spirit Break there, but that's okay. Damage move is totally fine. That means we'll get to keep our screens a little bit early. And you know, Talonflame might have Taunt. So that would make the Spirit Break even a little bit better. Okay, there's the Tailwind, and he did not Dynamax, so this is gonna take a Max Wormwind here. Oh wow, he thought I was going for screens. Alright, well here's the Wormwind. Alright, goodbye Defiant Thunderous. Alright, it all works out in a way. Alright, so now we can go for screens. Okay. Alright, and here's a fat Spirit Break to break that Gale Wing, so this ends up being a pretty good play. Now, we know that there's Zacian and Kyogre in the back, so the main priority is the Zacian, right? Because Yveltal behind screens can beat the Zacian. I'm sorry, the Kyogre, and he has to send out the Zacian here. So, I mean, honestly, this is just like a quake at the end of the day. And what I want to do is, if it truly is Zacian in the back, I mean, Kyogre, I do want to put pressure and start putting up max quakes on this. I could even go for the Talonflame just to weaken it. Actually, you know what I can do? You know, I can play both cards here. I can Wormwind the Talonflame, trap the Zacian with neutral, and then go for a light screen, or do I just want to take the Zacian now? I think I want to take the Zacian now. I'll force his Protect. Okay, we'll do this, and then let's go with light screen just for at the end of the day. I did have Scary Face, so I could have even clicked that, but just preparing for a potential Kyogre endgame is nice. So let's see if the Zacian does Protect here. It does not Protect. Okay, so he's just going to give me the Zacian. Okay, so this ends up being a really good play here, and a little bit of a questionable decision by our opponent, depending on if he lives. I don't know why he clicked Will-O-Wisp, but so we kill, basically we have 3 birds with 1 stone here, but 3 birds with 1 stone. We get the light screen up, we get the max quake boost, and we get light screen up. So what is Kyogre gonna do against Dialga and Yveltal here? I don't know. And he has to Dynamax the Kyogre here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna literally slow it down, bring in the Dialga here, and just, you know, click Electrowebs and let Yveltal finish off this Kyogre here. But we'll get rid of the Talonflame first. But again, just, you know, going for max quake stuff is really nice. But here we go. So max quake here. He might even just cancel, but I am going to go for Thunderbolt here. Again, it really doesn't matter. Yveltal behind these screens should be able to finish the game, and he can't really break Dialga here. He could even max guard here. That's also a possibility. But yeah, he might even. I don't think you max the Talonflame here, do you? He does have Tailwind, but again, it's okay. Alright, so let's see what he does here. But again, the whole plan was to set up this endgame scenario where Yveltal can defeat the Ogre if it ever comes down to it, right? And we've done that, more than done that. He basically gave us everything for free. Alright, I understand the Thunderous play, I understand staggering the Dynamax, but I think Dialga just puts on so much pressure. We just took 2 Mons in 2 Dynamax turns, which is what you want with Dialga, right? The more KOs you get with Dialga, the better position your Yveltal is in the endgame. So he does Dynamax the Kyogre. I mean, he kind of has to at this point. Let's see if the Talonflame has Protect here. It does not. It does have dual Wing Beat though, but that, again, that doesn't matter here because we are going to just click a Thunderbolt here. Oh, he goes, he still has Tailwind. Does he kill the Yveltal here? He does kill the Yveltal. Okay. That's still okay. Yeah, I did. He still has his Tailwind. I did forget about that. But again, again, that's pretty solid damage into Kyogre here. We can even like foul play stuff. Yeah, I totally forgot he still had the Tailwind here. All right, so here's the Yveltal. Oh wow, then we could have just killed the Talonflame, and then Yveltal definitely would have won. But we do have Snarl stuff. I just wish I had Yveltal that turn instead. Alright, so how many turns with Tailwind do you have? Just 1 turn. So what we can do is just Snarl the Ogre. We can go for Trick Room now as well. The thing is, are you a faster Ogre than me? Is Trick Room a mistake? But Dialga is relatively so. Let's go Trick Room now, and we will Snarl. We will in fact Snarl. And let's see if he decides to go for Dialga here or Yveltal. Again, we have the Vest, we have the Light Screen, another dual Wing Beat. Again, more chip damage. I don't think he kills the Yveltal from this range unless he gets a crit with like a Hailstorm, but he does go for Geyser. I know Kyogre is strong, but we have the AV and we have the Light Screen. We do live, just barely. We missed something. We missed the one we needed to hit. These last couple of videos, I've been missing a lot of moves. That might lose me the game actually, but we do get Trick Room up. So now we're in a bit of a dire straits here. The Tailwind does peter out. So that's not good. Alright, he still has 1 more turn to max too. I think he does pick up the Yveltal here. But what we can do is Earth Power this. Right? And then I guess I can Sucker Punch the Talonflame. And then just count on the Dialga beating the Kyogre here. Yeah. Yveltal does live. Do I Sucker Punch him? I think I should. Let's try it. I think that kills the Talonflame from here. Alright, so we'll give him the Yveltal if he wants it. So change of plans. Alright, we do get the Sucker Punch off. That should pick up the Talonflame, which it does. Okay, so now it's a one-on-one scenario. Dialga with 2 quick boosts behind screens. Alright, good damage. We do get a trap. That's very, very nice. That helps me in the endgame. Dialga should be able to now clean this up. So there is another Geyser. Okay. Oh, he goes into Dialga. Well, Dialga takes no damage. Alright, so that's very, very good. And now we have this scenario where it's a 2-on-1, and now that's all she wrote. Okay. So now we can just do a lot of things. We can pretty much roar off time if we need to. I think I will. Do I need to from this range? With screens, he is at 50. It's close. I think I'm gonna... Oh, he had a Spreadef drop, right? Oh, then... Honestly, let's play it safe. Let's just do this. We can O-Wings, we can Sucker Punch. Actually, I think I can just Sucker Punch. Pin him with this slot. This is a physical move anyway. It does protect. That doesn't really do anything. Alright. Again, like, he wants to stall Trick Room, but I have him pinned here with the Sucker Punch. This is why AV Yveltal is so good. Now, the only misplay I guess I did was forget he had Tailwind. But, you know, it's still fine. Yveltal on the endgame is fine. I mean, I don't know what he's doing here. I guess he wants to keep stalling out Trick Room. Alright, but again, he has a Spadef drop here. Yeah, and that's... Oh, that... We pin him no matter what. He can't just, like, not attack, right? He has to attack at some point. So we always have this pin with the Sucker Punch here. So that's pretty much all she wrote. I mean, he can protect again if he wants, but it doesn't really help him. He's just wasting our time. So here's another protect. I mean, I have 2 Mons. Like, even if Yveltal can't kill you, Dialga kills you. So what is the point? This is just a waste of time from our opponent. So once again, we click Earth Power, and again, he can protect if he wants, but again, he has to get like a quadruple protect if anything. I can always like reset Trick him with Dialga, but again, it doesn't matter. All right, so there we go. He finally gives it to us. He just wasted 2 of our turns, but yeah, I mean, Dialga put on a lot of pressure. We just made a little bit of a mishap with the Yveltal, but it still worked out. All right, EMP with looks like what could be the dual weather team that we made last month, but I don't think so. Same 6, but you know, it's a very common 6 for that kind of team. Okay, so Tailwind with Venusaur and Torkoal is annoying. Once again, always my thing with Tailwind is, you know, screen support. So same idea as like the other game, you know, I kind of have to like rely on Dialga here to take a bunch of KOs and like hope Yveltal can clean up in the end game. And again, the thing is the Zacian, right? I honestly think I just go with the same 4. There, Landorus does look good. Again, Landorus looks really good against this team. It's just the Kyogre, right? Maybe even like a late game Landorus behind screens is really, really nice. So that's another option. Like if he just goes Tone Ogre, right? What do? I need Incin and Fake Out. Like Fake Out that thing. Okay. And then I guess, yeah, Yveltal in the back with Grimmsnarl. In that regard, wow, Grimmsnarl in the back. You know, you don't. I usually don't do that. So we'll leave Dialga behind here. Don't think we need it for this kind of game. I think it's more of a Landorus game, if I can play for it. Alright, EMP, what do we got? Is it Tornadus? Venusaur and Kyogre. Oh. Okay. Alright, now the question is, are you Scarf? I don't think so. Either way, I'm going for Airstream no matter what. I'm clicking Fake Out. Again, if he maxes the Venusaur, that means no Sleep Powder. So in a way, that's okay. But the question is, do you have Tornadus in the back? I mean, even if you do, I click Airstream anyway. Alright, so it's not a lot of things that want to take a Quake. It's just the Tornadus, but did you bring it? And is it like simply Tornadus Zacian in the back? There is a Zacian, but is it Torkoal? Okay. Let's Airstream the Ogre and let's click the Fake Out anyway. So this way we don't have to like mess around with sleep stuff. If he maxes, he maxes. Alright. Oh, we still thinking about it. Okay. Is he gonna swap? Is it gonna be Zacian coming in? Or is he gonna let us take free damage on the Ogre? I hope it's not Scarf Ogre. Okay, he stays in. And we Dynamax first. Okay. So, is there a Protect coming out here? Is the next question. And do you simply just click Origin Pulse and say, you know what, I don't care about your Landorus? You could have done that. I forgot to think about that. Okay, but he does max. Is it the Ogre? Or is it Venusaur? If it's Venusaur, it's a little bit easier. If it's Ogre, it's scarier. Okay, this is definitely Hailstorm. Alright, Landorus, you're about to go bye-bye. Assuming he did go for the stuff. Alright, so there's the Fake Out. We break a Sash. Alright. And we are faster, that's cool. The question is, did you go for Geyser into Landorus or Incineroar? Because if that's the case, I'm going into my Grimmsnarl right here, right now. Alright, and it is a Geyser. Alright, is that instant? It goes into my Landorus, and it absolutely annihilates me. Okay. So there goes my max. That's cool. Max the Ogre. Alright, I guess we have to do it like this now. Alright, so here's the Grim. Of course we're going for light screen stuff. I guess we have to like try and stall the max. So we'll light screen here, and I guess, do we need to parting shot? We could. I don't know if we live though. We'll try it. Alright, so there's our light screen. I would imagine this Venusaur is still faster. Oh no. This is not what I wanted actually. Okay, so I outspeed his Ogre. Oh, that's a very slow Ogre. Okay. Oops. Alright, well, let's see if he targets the Grimmsnarl here. We did weaken the Ogre a little bit, and there is a light screen. So there's that. Alright, Dark Aura. Cool. Alright, and there is a Sleep Powder. He does. Oh, he went into the Grimmsnarl slot. Okay. Well, I already got my light screen up. So there's another Geyser. That's definitely going into Instant. Alright, we can take one, but not very well. Oh, never. Oh, wow. We take it actually relatively okay. So now what we can do, I know we have to take a turn to sleep. We can Oblivion Wing and take something from the Venusaur, unless he switches it here, which he should. Alright, and this Kyogre is -1 behind screen, so that's okay. We get to keep our instant for another turn. I would love to take the Venusaur here if he lets me. And my Grimmsnarl is just chilling here, taking a turn of sleep. Alright, he swaps the Kyogre. Oh, he wants Groudon. Okay. He wants to try and land Sleep Powder again. Oh, I'm sorry, Torkoal, that's what I meant. You know, that could miss. Alright, you taking away one turn of your max to hope you land Sleep Powder. Alright, Grim is asleep, of course. Alright, do you connect on Sleep Powder? Oh, you went for Weather Ball. What in the world? Huh. That's not doing a lot. And your Life Orb. Okay. Alright, well, whatever damage you just did into me, I'm going to take it right back with the Oblivion Wing. So, I don't know how good of a play that was. Alright, I mean, yes, he gets his Kyogre back to neutral, but that was a turn of max you could have used. I don't know about that. Alright, now the problem is this Torkoal can like do like yawn shenanigans, right? Do you really bring in your Ogre with your Torkoal here? You might have to, right? Unless it's Zacian. Okay. Oh, he brings in the Ogre again. Okay. If I can wake up, that would be very, very nice. Alright, so here. I'm in the rain now. There is yawn pressure. Honestly, I can just snarl, sucker punch. I have all kinds of plays. I'm just gonna Spirit Break this. Keep attacking the Ogre. Torkoal can use some chip. But again, I think he just clicks yawn on that thing. And then we just snarl away. Alright, so we do land on the snarl. Finally we connect on a spread move. Alright, that's good damage. Alright, I would imagine this is a yawn. Soul Pulse, he connects. Alright, he lands his spread moves. Okay. Alright, how much is this doing? Not a whole lot. Alright, Grimmsnarl does wake up. We do get a Spirit Break into this Kyogre, so one turn sleep, kinda nice. Okay. Alright, and oh, he just goes for Earth Power. No yawn, okay. Alright, well, the other thing is now what I can do is I can even like, again, force the switch here. I'm getting ready for the Zacian here. Instant's looking good in the back if I can just remove this Ogre. So what we can do, I don't know if I want to, I don't think Grimmsnarl dies anytime soon. I'm just going to Spirit Break here. And I'm just going to Oblivion Wing yet again and get more recovery from the Kyogre. Again, he can switch. Does protect. That doesn't matter. Alright, I don't know if O-Wings picks up from here. It's going to be close depending on this Kyogre's bulk. But this is very good damage. It does live. That's not good. I would have loved to double in that slot. There's another O-Pulse. Finally, he misses something. Alright, I actually prefer that. I want to keep my Grim alive a little bit longer. Okay. So now what we can do is we can now Snarl. And I think Snarl is very, very nice here. The other thing I can do is Torkoal's Spadef is not as good as its physical defense. So I'm kind of going to want to O-Wing over here. And let's see if he swaps into Zacian. Oh, this is a free O-Wing into Zacian. Okay. And we'll get a Spirit Break into Kyogre, unless he protects the Ogre here. If he even has Protect. Alright, again, Incin looking really good in this endgame here. Alright, so there's Oblivion Wing. A little bit of recovery against the Zacian. Okay. And as long as I get Reflect up, you know, I'm kind of chilling. Unless he does get a little bit of a crit here. There's an O-Pulse. Alright. Grimmsnarl should just be kind of chilling here. Yep, Grimmsnarl's chilling. Alright, and here's the Spirit Break. Very nice. Really, really good. And now what I can do is set up Reflect and get Incin in here. Alright, so we're managing things. Again, what looked like a very bad turn 1 is very manageable now. Okay. Okay. So now what I can do is, again, set up the Reflect. Oh, I can even Scary Face that thing. But I'm going to set up the Reflect. I'm going to preserve Yveltal here. And get an Intimidate off. Get an Intimidate first. Again, I'm delaying things. Now, the Torkoal does have, like... I know he's got to have, like, Yawn stuff. Alright, we saw Earth Power. We saw Protect. He's got to have, like, Burning Jealousy. Burning Jealousy Body Press? No Yawn? That would be interesting. Alright, but we do get the Intimidate off. Alright, here's the Reflect. And where does the Zacian decide to go? If it's Grimmsnarl, okay, sure. Alright, there's the Behemoth Blade. Okay. Goes into Incin, alright. So that means Grimmsnarl gets to stay another turn. Alright, and there is a Burning Jealousy, okay. So he revealed 3 moves, okay. So now what we can do is we can Scary Face this thing. I mean, obviously he wants to, like, do things, or maybe even protect the Zacian. He has to protect it, right? We can even Fake Out the Torkoal. I don't think we have to. I think we just go for damage here on the with the Throat Chop here, and let Yveltal outspeed later. No Protect on Zacian. I could have just killed it. Okay. Sacred Sword. Alright, comes down into Incin. Alright, that's damage. Alright, more damage into Torkoal. Some chip. Alright, and there's another Burning Jealousy in the sun. Alright, this does kill Grimmsnarl. Okay. Alright, but now we have this boy, the Yveltal. Alright, and we can pin that Torkoal slot. Is it in range of Sucker Punch? It's close. It is very close. I'll tell you what. I'll Sucker Punch it anyway, and then I'll click Flare Blitz over here, just so that he has to pick one. I don't know if this play is correct, but I'm going to try my absolute best. Alright, we do get the Sucker Punch off. I don't know if this is correct. Oh, Torkoal. Oh, we get the crit. Ooh, that's very fortunate. Again, I don't know if this is enough. Sacred Sword. Alright, removes Incin. Smart play. Alright. Alright, now, it's all a matter of, do you have Play Rough? And I have recovery. I do have recovery, and I should outspeed this Zacian now, and I saw it that I did. The question is, does Play Rough kill me from here? I think it still does. But then again, we did intimidate it, right? We did bring it to neutral. I do have a light screen up. Maybe I chip it a little bit and then go for foul play. That's how much Oblivion Wing did. I think it's gonna be close. I think if we do enough here. Okay, we outspeed. How much is this doing? Oh, that's very close. Alright, there's a Behemoth Blade. That's very close. I don't know if it's enough. I don't think so. Yeah, Foul Play did not do enough. Neither did that Behemoth Blade, honestly. Alright, I have another idea. What about now? What if we do this? We get a little bit of recovery. So that way we can take one more Behemoth Blade. Alright, again, this is assuming he doesn't have Play Rough. That's decent recovery. Alright. Can we take one more Behemoth Blade? Do you have Play Rough? He doesn't have... Oh, okay. Yveltal, can you take this? We're playing for our outs here. Yveltal? Yes! Nice! Alright, now this should be in range of the foul play, and this is where the Grimmsnarl Scary Face does come in handy. So now we just click foul play, and again, we should be able to pick up the Zacian here. It's still a little close, but I think we got him. It's very close. It is very, very close. Bulky Yveltal, ladies and gentlemen. Zacian protects. Again, that doesn't matter. That doesn't help him at all. Because we outspeed him anyway. Like, you can't remove the speed. Alright, it's still close. Is it enough? I think it is. It should be. There's the foul play. Can we pick up the Zacian? We do, yes! Oh my god. Whew. What was a disastrous turn one, we're able to turn it around. I didn't think he would actually max the Ogre, but he did. Alright, playing 5, 6, 8. What happened to 7? Oh! Tailwind Kyogre with Celesteela, the icon, the Clover icon. Alright, another Venusaur. Okay, wait. Venusaur? Okay, yeah, it makes sense. Tailwind Venusaur, right? Same thing as, like, Sun stuff. The Regidrago is a problem, but again, Grimmsnarl also looks really good here as a lead for that reason. Same with Dialga. There is a Venusaur, like Tailwind Sleep Powder would be bad. I don't like that, but does he do that though? Does he do that, or do I just do Landorus again? I mean, again, Yveltal definitely comes here. Just the endgame potential is good, and I think Regieleki for sure, right? Because like there's Tornadus, there's a Kyogre, and there's a Celesteela. 3 electric weaknesses. I can get speed control onto the Zacian here. I think this is looking okay. Alright, but do you bring Venusaur? And if that's the case, I should have brought Fake Out. Did not bring it. Like Dialga Instant would have been nice. Yeah, I think in hindsight that would have been a better lead. Dialga Incineroar. You know, cover for the Venusaur stuff, but let's see if he even brings it or leads it. Alright, I don't know what any of those are. Okay, this is not bad. Tornadus Kyogre. Okay. So what we can do to offset some of that speed is click Scary Face, but I think even then the Kyogre still outspeed me because I'm a slow Dialga here. So I think what we can do is light screen and then just smash it. Can even get rid of this thing, the Tornadus. What is he really doing? I don't know. So if you let this, I guess it's Zacian and something in the back. Zacian and something. And I might be just using my 2 turns to get up screens here, so let's just go light screen here. And I can just Quake. Or I can do light screen and then Trick Room. That could be a play. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do that. Let's see if you taunt my Dialga. So there's a Tailwind. Alright, this is a Water Spout for sure. What if I just max Dialga? Then what would you do? Alright, here's the light screen. Yeah, this is Water Spout. I mean, yeah. Alright. Spout kills my Grim, does damage into Dialga, but we do get Trick Room up. He crits my Grimmsnarl. I've been crit again. Okay, there's my Trick Room. Okay. So now what we can do is max Dialga, give it boosts. Give the Yveltal some boosts. And then, you know, we have Zacian stuff later on, but we need to start taking KOs. So I think Snarl, to neuter the Ogre. He could max the Ogre, but again, Snarl really just punishes that. So Snarl, get rid of the Tornadus, honestly. I don't think he swaps into Zacian here. It's too risky. I think going for the Wormwind play is correct. Even the... no, I'm sorry. The Steel Spike is correct. Why did I say Wormwind? Okay. We'll do it like this. Alright. So we maxed Dialga here. Alright, we got the Trick Room up. Grimmsnarl gave us a light screen. So now we can get the defense boost with the Steel Spikes instead. Alright, and again, Yveltal with the Assault Vest behind light screen should do well against Kyogre here. We just have to hit Snarl. Does max Kyogre. Alright, another Kyogre Dynamax game. Seen plenty of these. I would love to get Snarl off, and I would love to get a defense boost. And then I have a Lucky in the back for other stuff. Alright, so there's the Steel Spike. Alright, are you Sash? There is a Sash. Alright, now show me the Snarl. So this way we can pick a KO on the Tornadus and neutralize the Kyogre a little bit. I missed something again. Alright, did I hit the... Okay, I hit the Ogre. How many spread moves have I missed these last couple videos? Jesus. Alright, there's a Hailstorm. Alright, that did no damage. He's going to kill his own Tornadus anyway, but he's going to get free damage. Oh no, he's not, because if he clicked Hurricane. I don't know if he did. I did click Hurricane, and he hit my Dialga. Don't confuse me, please don't do it. Okay, so he kills his own Tornadus. So, alright, so same thing. He just gets a little bit more chip on my Dialga. Alright, so this still counts as a kill for Dialga, so we used our max there. We neutralized the Ogre, because he's -1 now, and we have a light screen. And Yveltal has a defense boost, which is really, really good. So it starts to become quote-unquote unkillable. Now let's see if it's Zacian coming in here or if it's Venusaur. Again, that means no Sash on the Venusaur. Alright. And it is the Regidrago. Oh, that's fine by me. Alright, so honestly we just Snarl again and we click... I don't want to click Wormwind just in case he has the Zacian in the back. I think another Steel Spike is good just to, again, prolong Yveltal's longevity. Because he can easily just swap the Regidrago here. He does not, so I'm just going to click Steel Spike. This might KO. This is Life Orb. It KOs anyway because Dialga's broken. So, again, more... Oh, another crit. I deserve that. If I'm going to miss, I deserve the crit as a reconciliation. Reconciliation. Alright, come on, Yveltal. Please hit Snarl. I've missed so many spread moves these last couple of videos. There we go. Single target's not really good. Alright, -2 Yveltal behind screens with the Assault Vest. How much is this Kyogre doing? I'm gonna say 10 damage. Okay, that did more than 10 damage. Okay, but if it's Zacian in the back, it's gonna take a Quake. And now we can start getting like some recovery with like Oblivion Wing stuff. And, you know, Regieleki can clean up in the end game here. Once Trick Room is done. And there is the Zacian. Alright, so nice dog. I would imagine it protects here. Alright, so now what we want to do is start getting some recovery here with the Oblivion Wing. And now we can even Quake again. Or I think I'll just go for another Steel Spike. How many turns of Trick Room are there? I just want to get ready here. Still 2 turns of Trick Room actually, so I'm just gonna click Oblivion Wings again, get some more recovery. I can even Quake the Zacian, put more pressure on it. This is my last turn of max. I have 2 Steel Spike boosts. I can get another one, or if I go for the Quake now. Let's go for the Quake now. Let's pin him. Let's neutralize the Kyogre even more. So there. Oh, he didn't even protect. Oh, then that's just game. Dialga is just too good. Once Dialga starts rolling, that is 1 HP Zacian. Oh my goodness. I should have just clicked Snarl. I thought he would protect, but the hail will kill him anyway. So that's fine. Alright, there's some recovery. Oh, that is not Vested Ogre. Oh, we get another crit. Oh, nice. Hey, listen, I deserve all these crits. My luck these past videos, listen, I deserve all these crits. Alright, here's another Hailstorm. This is gonna do... Oh, never mind. That does nothing. That does nothing. Alright, he went for the play rough. He does connect. Does that kill? Okay, that kills. Did he get the crit? Oh my god. All those steel spike boosts. Alright, but again, the hail will kill the Zacian. I can't believe Zacian lived on 1 health. Alright, doesn't matter. Okay. Real good. Alright, Tailwind is gone. And 1 turn left of Trick Room. The Ogre has been neutralized. Kyogre can Dialga can pretty much finish things off here. I'm just gonna protect the Yveltal 1 turn, and then just beat it with Thunderbolt next turn if the Kyogre is still around. I'm surprised no protect on the Zacian there, but again, that's where you make the mid ground play, right? In case he doesn't protect, you go with your hardest hitting move. If he does protect, I mean, then Yveltal stays around 1 more turn, and then you still have 1 turn of Trick Room left, right? So that's why you make the mid ground play there. So I'm just gonna protect here, just so that I don't get crit. Honestly, I do have a sash on this thing, right? Do I? I do. I don't even know my own squad. I do have a sash, so honestly, I can just click Thunderbolt and the game is over. So that's exactly what I'll do. No need to protect here, it doesn't matter. So there's that. Alright, so there's the Earth Power. Honestly, that might even just KO from this range. Okay, yeah, another one that's living at 1 HP. And again, the Ogre can do whatever it wants. I don't even think this kills Dialga. We still have the screens up and stuff. Oh my god, that did literally 10 damage to Dialga. Alright, here's the Thunderbolt. There it is, folks. Grimmsnarl, Assault Vest Yveltal is just so good. You saw it in all 3 games. Unstoppable, perfect 3-0. Another 3-0. We've been doing great on our squad so far for July. And there it is, folks. That is our Dialga Yveltal squad. Oh my goodness, that was like really nice couple games there. 3 games actually. Like you saw like multiple modes of the team, right? Like the main thing was Grimmsnarl, right? The screens make things work. The Assault Vest Yveltal. Like I think we just played like 3 Kyogre teams. What does Kyogre do to Assault Vest Yveltal behind screens? Literally no damage, right? And then you get Snarl off, and then the Kyogre just gets like punished. Like you just literally wasted the max, and it just does nothing. And then you saw like in the first game and then the 3rd game, when you get Dialga rolling and start picking up those KOs, Yveltal just cleans things up, and you know it just doesn't die. So that's how you play the team. And then there was that one game where like, okay, the 2nd game where we lost our max turn 1 because like the Kyogre max. Like I should have like thought of that. Like he would max the Kyogre. But again, you know, we played to our outs, right? We managed the game. We weathered the storm. We set up the screens. Yveltal literally came in and said, okay, we're gonna neutralize this Kyogre. We're gonna wither it down, weaken it so that it does no damage. All right, gain recovery, and then you know, hopefully with a little help from Grimmsnarl screens, you know, we just sit there and start chipping away at everything. And that's exactly what happened. And then, you know, the scary face was huge. To be able to outspeed Zacian is very important. And then, you know, Torkoal just wasn't doing, you know, enough damage where it really mattered. And we did get the crit on the foul play. Not the foul play, the sucker punch. But hey, you know, that's just the game we play. But then having said that, you know, Yveltal, you know, it came in all 3 games. You know, it did what it needed to do. I would say didn't really like have as big of an impact as Yveltal, Dialga, and Grimmsnarl were like the 3 stars of the show. But like this is it. Again, like I said in the beginning of the video, like many have said, this is like a really good team. They've been using it. They've had a lot of success, and now even I have had pretty good success with the team itself. You saw how it plays on the video. You can't say you're not impressed, right? So I know Life Orb Yveltal like ticked up towards like the middle of the format until like even now, but like now you see even Assault Vest Yveltal with the Grimmsnarl is still very good. So give this one a try. Let me know how you do. And again, if you are interested in team building or coaching, or if you want to submit a pace to me where I can fix up your team and optimize it and make it a little bit better, like what we've been doing on the channel, check out the video description below. That is a tier 2 sub to the channel for team fixing, or if you want coaching and team building, that is a tier 3 sub to the channel. We've had we are at an all-time high for subs. So again, thank you very much for the support, and I'm glad I've been able to help a lot of people. But definitely consider it, and it just goes back to the channel, you know. So yeah, we'll be back with the next Series 12 video. Until next time, guys, peace out. Have a good night.